A question is more of a clarification. Is that
Veera.
okay? Yeah, Veera,
Yeah.
hi.
Hi.
Uh, you spoke about congruence, ecology, and alignment.
Hmm.
Uh,
I did.
Ecology, I'm not able to get that.
Ecology is systemic. Ecology is systemic. Like if I do something, let's say I'm smoking weed in an office place because I got to know that cannabis is good for me. So it's congruent and aligned. Great. But what is the cascading effect of that? It's not, it's going to affect the larger system. Systemic thinking. That is what cybernetics is all about. When you can think from the systemic point of view, we change the world, we heal the world, we heal the larger system. It's like saying, oh, I'm just taking 2 acres of land from this whole world. I'm just cutting down 24 trees. What difference will it make? Hey, we've stopped participating in the big picture. We've stopped participating in the systemic cybernetics approach. What difference will it make? It will. It will. And that's ecology.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so congruence, just having congruence alignment is not enough. If systematically wrong, I get it. Okay.
And I think that was a very good move by Tim Cook to release the new iPhone without chargers. And I think that was brilliant because I think he thought beyond economy. And I'm a big fan when people, business organizations begin to think of sustainability beyond economy. I'm a big fan because capitalistic ideas are in some way that I need to own that. And then I can do whatever I want in that because it's mine. You see, that takes away the concept of systemic thinking. And can you introduce sustainability in our lives, in our families, in the children thinking, which is beyond economy, just economy? And I'm not saying you should discount economy. I'm saying how can they both exist? How can my present and my future exist? How do I hold the optimism with the dream? And hello, I don't have to throw either. I have to hold the truth that we are fucked. And I have to hold the dream, but I dream of the future. I see myself. That's what Viktor Frankl did, didn't he? He said, the truth is, I am in this so close to this chamber, my life can end. But that didn't stop him from the dream of seeing how he will get back to the university and live. He was not in denial because he didn't escape the reality of that bowl of rotten water with a fish head floating in it, which came to him as lunch one day. He didn't deny that. He didn't escape that reality. He was not in denial. He said, he looked at it and said, this is pathetic. But then he quickly shifted to the dream by saying that if I focus too much on that, then I'm bringing in judgment and condemnation, which is eventually going to affect me. So you accept the reality and you move to the dream and to the journey of what's value and what's valuable. And if you discount that, hey, you've discounted so many things in life. So the trick is to hold both. The trick is to hold both. It's not, I want the salvation, therefore I have to sell my Mercedes. No. How do I hold the Mercedes and still have the mercy? The truth is about these two worlds. And I think yesterday I put this on LinkedIn, I think, or was it on Facebook? Yeah, I think it was on Facebook. I put up saying that I remember a story of a king, of a judge who looked in the eyes of the murderer and connected with the ability within him to murder. And then he quickly dissociated. He came back to becoming the judge and he sentenced him to death. That's what God says. He says, I'm capable of anything. I am the dark side of the moon and the one that is lit. It's only a matter of different life scenarios and opportunities that I bring things to the light. I'm the mother and the murderer. I'm the waves that rise and the ones that fall. I am capable of everything. Now, how do I keep the anti-value at bay and constantly focus? How do I keep sanity and not kill, even though I've been served with that rotten bowl? How do I keep sanity and not kill even when the whole world is trying to trigger me? Even when my religious beliefs are triggered, how do I not kill? How do I not let go? I think let go is oversold. I would say, how do I let be? I don't have to let go anything. I have to let be. Sometimes when there's a lot of mud in the water, you don't have to let go of that vessel. You got to let it be. When you let it be, it settles. Well, it settles well. Got to let be. And that's a question on allowance. And allowance is always before acceptance. Can you allow the world to go the way it wants to go? Can you allow people to have their belief? And now it's holding both. Neha, give me 2 minutes. That's holding both. Holding my belief in this world and that's ecosystem. That's systemic thinking. I let you have those beliefs, but I also clear my boundaries. I'm okay. You can do what you want to do, because my values are different, my journey is different, my trajectory is different, my commitment is different, my promises are different, and I'm going to a different place. And when a client comes to you for coaching, do you identify with the client? There's a problem. Do you identify with the oppressor? There is a problem. Can you stay dissociated all time? Excellent. Can you stay in your state of resourcefulness? Excellent. When I do the lab, people come and say, but you know what, Anil, I felt so much for the client. I'm like, fuck you. Wrong move. Now we have 2 clients. The client goes out and says to the family members that you have no clue. My pain was so real, even the therapist cried. You see, that's validation of the client's problem. How do you dissociate? And if you connect with the oppressor, you feel the client is wrong. Imagine if you have a daughter who's on weed, and imagine the father who's coming in with a problem like yours. You connect so tough with the client. Now there's a problem. You don't need to connect. You need to dissociate. You need to help them see more. Sometimes see even that which you couldn't see. And with them, you both see together the promised land. And then you come back. That's the hero's journey. That's the commitment. That's the promise of the future.